Well, President Biden is in Italy this morning for the G7 summit. This is big right now.
Yes, it is. He's got Ukraine on the top of his mind as he meets with other world leaders. Doug Luzader joins us from Washington to break this down for us. Doug, good morning.
Good morning.
So the president set to sign a new defense deal with Ukraine. This, I understand, spans multiple years. What do we know about this?
Yeah, this is a kind of a bilateral deal. It's just the United States and Ukraine, although there are going to be similar agreements, it sounds like, involving some of these other G7 nations. This is a decade-long commitment that the president is making to support Ukraine in its effort to push Russia out. Now, this is symbolic in the sense that it's one thing to say that you're going to provide this kind of support, but Congress ultimately has to sign off on the actual spending involved in this. Nevertheless, it's a big commitment. And the president is going to take questions later today alongside Volodymyr Zelensky of Ukraine, and we'll get a better idea on where things stand. And this is also going to be an interesting window into Biden himself, because this is going to be the first opportunity to ask the president questions since his son Hunter was convicted on those gun charges earlier this week.
Yeah, and this is a big commitment, as you said, at a big moment where we're starting to see the Russian Navy get closer and closer to American coastline. So could it also be a show of force or a unity to kind of combat what's taking place there?
There's a lot of things that Russia doesn't like about what's happening at this G7. Not just the commitment the United States is making to Ukraine, but also this decision to use Russian seized assets to help Ukraine fund their war effort. That's not going to sit well with Russia. Russia is now engaged in some saber rattling here, not far from U.S. shores, with Russia now taking part in military exercises with Cuba. And at one point this week, Russian warships were about 30 miles off the shore of Florida. Now, the Pentagon says they're tracking this. They don't sound too concerned about it, kind of playing down these exercises, saying they've seen Russia do these kinds of things in the past. Nevertheless, they are keeping an eye on what's happening there.
Okay, Doug Luzader from Washington this morning, breaking down what's happening at the G7. We appreciate your time, sir.
Thank you.